To tune up for this, Rochelle Clayton, all-time number 10 in the world ever at this event. Well, Clayton got a great cheer. McLaughlin-Levrone, I'm sure the Jamaican crowd will give her an equally good welcome. Superstar of our sport. Sian Salmon has shown that she's got incredible ability in this event. 52.97, under 53 seconds, which is real high up world class. That was last year in Zurich. Kathleen Peters, the Dutch athlete who's again just come from the World Indoors, where she helped the Dutch to gold medal in the 4x4 relay. She ran the third leg, handing over to Femke Bol, often the challenger to Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone, and indeed a little while ago Dalila Muhammad. So Muhammad on the inside in lane 2. We only have 7 athletes in this particular race. Wouldn't it be great to see Muhammad kind of rediscover some form of old in what she's already said is her final year?
It would be. So the last person to beat Sydney McLaughlin, and it took a world record to do it. The last 2 times she beat her world records. So, you know what it takes to beat her. See what happens today.
So McLaughlin-Levrone in lane 5. Clayton and Knight, the 2 Jamaicans, in 6 and 7. Salmon also in 4. Sydney McLaughlin starts pretty quickly as expected, but Rochelle Clayton's holding her through the first hurdle, just maybe a meter or so, not even that. The 2 of them going down the back straight, almost stride for stride, although McLaughlin-Levrone just forging ahead down the back straight into 200 meters. Clayton going well, others just starting to falter a little bit. Salmon a long, long way back. Dalila Muhammad trying to work hard in lane 2 to get on terms. Clayton doing a level best to hang on to the American here, but McLaughlin-Levrone doing what she does best. Clayton just faltered off that one. Dalila Muhammad moving through in lane 2 as well. But they're a long, long, long way behind. McLaughlin-Levrone over the last hurdle. Storms on now. Just watch the clock here. See what she's going to give us here in Kingston. 52.76. Muhammad with an excellent run in lane 2 to take 2nd spot. And others perhaps suffering from going out hard with the best in the business. Really, really strong performance. Okay, this is the result we expected. I thought Muhammad ran really well to come through in 2nd place. Not easy necessarily in lane 2. So the Americans getting a 1-2. Almost days of old there.
Yeah. Well, this is the fastest time ever run. She was going to get the fastest time ever run on Jamaican soil. Just outside of that, held by Rochelle Clayton, who's in this race. But Sydney's a special 400-meter hurdle runner. She alternates for 7 hurdles, running 14 strides between, which is pretty unheard of. You got to be moving to be able to do that. Coming home, she'll let her stride shorten up a little bit, but she was clear of the field. I was pretty sure she was going to take it easy in this first race, because early season, she knows she doesn't have to do much to win. And then she can try and put something down in that 400 tomorrow to secure the bag. But ultimately, at some point, I want to see her cross over with some of the faster women in the 4, you know?
It's a measure of her ability. There's so many women in the world would dream of running 52.76, and she can make that look workmanlike, or with everyday performance, just easy, just comfortable. She was looking at the clock. I don't think she thought maybe she'd gone a bit quicker.
It looked like a stroll.
At Kingston's Grand Slam Track Festival, the spotlight inevitably settled on Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone, the undisputed force of the 400-meter hurdles. Opening her 2025 campaign, the American phenomenon produced an electrifying 52.76 seconds, the fastest April mark ever seen in the discipline. What looked effortless to the eye was, in truth, another exhibition of authority and composure, leaving the stadium in awe of her unmatched blend of control and dominance. Drawn in lane 5, McLaughlin-Levrone lined up against some of Jamaica's finest. Though Janieve Russell was missing, challengers like Roshawn Clayton and Andrenette provided credible opposition. Yet from her first stride over hurdle 1, Sydney imposed her rhythm, her signature smoothness dictating the race's entire cadence. Clayton, ranked among the top 10 hurdlers in global history, surged bravely during the opening stretch, especially down the back straight. For a moment, she seemed within reach. But as the field approached 200 meters, McLaughlin-Levrone's trademark 14-step pattern carried her away, an intricate stride sequence few athletes can execute with such efficiency. From lane 2, Dalilah Muhammad, 2019 world champion and former world record holder, was initially adrift but relied on her vast experience to mount a strong late rally. She closed hard to secure runner-up honors in 54.59, a fine display in what could be her farewell season, especially given the disadvantage of the inside lane. Clayton, after her early promise, faded over the final hurdles and crossed third in 55.02. Just behind, Knight stopped the clock at 55.06, narrowly off the podium. The rest of the lineup featured Kathleen Peters of the Netherlands, 55.85, Salmon, 55.89, and Tate, 56.65. McLaughlin-Levrone's winning effort was not just swift, it was symbolic. For most athletes, 52.76 would reflect peak fitness. For Sydney, it resembled a comfortable rehearsal. Many noted her easing down late in the home stretch, suggesting that she never tapped her full capacity. To run that quickly in early April underscored her meticulous preparation and rare physical gifts. The moment also carried historic resonance. It was her first official race on Jamaican soil. Fans responded with warmth and admiration, drawn not only to her superstar aura, but also to the professionalism and spectacle she consistently delivers. Her participation alone elevated the status of the meet. Adding to the prestige was the lucrative prize pot, $100,000 on the line, making it one of the richest early-season contests. McLaughlin-Levrone's commanding win brought her both the trophy and the payday, further reinforcing her image as the complete champion, graceful yet ruthless. For audiences hungry for fresh content, this race was a welcome reprieve from recycled footage and stale highlights. It injected new energy into the 2025 campaign and hinted at what lies ahead. With the World Championships and U.S. trials looming, Sydney's performance signaled one thing clearly. She's already operating on a level far above the rest.